Sir, kumusta po yung sitwasyon po natin diyan sa United Kingdom sa ngayon, sir?
Okay. I'll be very honest. The thing is, like, I was away. I just got back from Italy. But the thing is, like, I was looking after it. So recently, I think it was on the 13th, last Saturday, they had this massive like riot in London. It's one of the biggest. I think they said it's around like 100,000 British people actually have just joined about this kind of riots because they're so fed up of these people coming here illegally. The thing is like they are being fed, they are being nurtured, they are being given everything when in fact they don't even know who these people are. So we're spending much of the money for them, like millions every single day for their accommodation, for their food. But the thing is like nothing's left for us here.
Okay, so ano po yung ginagawa ngayon ng gobyerno ng UK upang sa ngayon ay malimitahan po yung mga gulong nangyayari po diyan sa United Kingdom?
As far as I'm concerned, they have to make sure that every news actually should be verified first. Kasi there's also like fake news coming out these days para makapag-create lang sila ng propaganda. But the thing is like they're encouraging everybody to join these kind of rallies is because it's the future of United Kingdom, not only the England people, but the thing is the entire UK. Kasi it's at stake right now. We are feeding other people actually who are not legally living in the United Kingdom, when in fact people also struggle here. How about the veterans? How about the people actually who don't have much money, sending their kids to school or at least having a right accommodation? You know, we are spending money to other people who are not even like being productive living in this country.
But sa ngayon, Sir Greg, what are the main causes of the UK's rising economic inactivity? Kung may mga information ka, Sir Greg.
The thing is like mas nagiging problem kasi namin ngayon is by the crime um involving some illegal immigrants. The thing is like they come around here, they don't know who these people are, and they are actually housed in hotels. But the thing is like they're not allowed to work, and the mere fact they have committed several crimes already. The start of this one, if not mistaken, was like there was like a sexual assault of three girls in Epping, which has been done by an Ethiopian refugee. So it ignited this kind of like news, and of course, I myself who live here wouldn't be feel safe if people would just come around here by boats and we don't know who they are. We work hard, but the thing is like we don't even get anything in return. While for them, they come around here illegally and they've given everything for free.
Okay, sir. Pero yung mga kababayan po nating Pilipino po diyan na wala po yung mga parang nadadawit sa mga gulong nangyayari ngayon, Sir Greg?
I have seen one in the news recently, but the thing is that it's much more of like a racist comment rather than just being involved into this kind of illegal immigration. The thing is like they thought someone actually could have been coming over here by boat, but otherwise it's just much more like being racist. Pero ang pinakamahirap po kasi sa atin right now, it's because I would rather say it's because people of color here, just like us, Asians or any other kind of like nationality coming around in this place, they would always like have an idea like, oh, these people actually came here, you know. We didn't uh we weren't born here. So alam nila actually who just came around here and who were really like from here.
But now, Sir Greg, based on your observation, paano po nagiging big challenge yung mga nangyayaring ito, lalong-lalo na po sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay ng mga tao dyan sa United Kingdom?
It affects everybody. It's because we have our own struggles at the moment. As like I said a while ago, how about the veterans? They are like living in their under I mean poverty line. You know, this is a first world country when in fact we have to work hard. But the thing that we're working hard for actually goes to somebody else who don't even like need it. Things like they were provided like abundantly. When in fact kami dito is like I have to work, I have to pay my taxes. But the problem with the one actually is like I don't feel like actually getting something from it. So the thing is like we're spending a lot of millions every day for other people actually who should be actually getting that kind of fund. And ang pinakamahirap po dito that I can see right now, it's like again, security wise, we don't know them. I came here legally, everyone have to be here legally. And the thing is like we have no idea of what are they capable of doing.
Sir, dahil po sa mga nangyayaring ito, are there institutions or companies that suspend their work and classes for today, Sir Greg?
Not for the meantime. The thing is like the protest goes on. That's what I've heard. It's because they want the voices to be heard. Kasi there are those also like charities that support illegal immigrants coming around here, which I understand is because it's their cause. But the thing is like they're putting much more like risk to everybody else around here. Like little ladies, like yung mga teenagers natin right now, it's like they're not even like safe going out anymore. Unlike before, everyone is. I am a male. I feel. I mean, I don't feel secure right now going to London when the night comes. So the thing is, like, it changed a lot when it comes to security.
Pero sa ngayon, sir, wala po namang naire-record na mga nasugatan na dahil po sa mga nangyayari ngayong gulo, sir, dyan po sa UK.
They have got tons of like I would say this once on both sides. Policemen also get injured together with some of the protests or people who are actually going for the protest. But the mere fact is like they just only put into minimal numbers. So I don't know how much exactly it is.
Okay, sir, maraming salamat po sa oras po na ibahagi po ninyo sa Bombo Radyo Lawag, Sir Greg.
Thank you so much. Have a great morning. Have a great evening too.